The studio lights blazed brightly as Kelly Clarkson kicked off her show with her signature enthusiasm, welcoming the audience to another episode filled with music, laughter, and celebrity insights. Today's guest was none other than Paris Hilton, the iconic socialite turned entrepreneur, promoting her latest fragrance line and sharing stories from her glamorous life. Kelly, ever the gracious host, started with light-hearted questions about Paris's reality TV days, reminiscing about the simple life and how it shaped pop culture. Paris giggled, tossing her blonde hair, responding with her trademark bubbly charm. "Oh Kelly, those were wild times. Nicole and I had no idea what we were doing on that farm." The crowd cheered, loving the nostalgia. But as the conversation shifted to more personal territories, Kelly probed deeper, asking about Paris's recent ventures into NFTs and cryptocurrency, wondering aloud if it was just another fad for the rich and famous. Paris defended her choices passionately, explaining how she's always been ahead of the curve, from inventing the selfie to now embracing digital assets. Kelly, known for her candid style, countered with a skeptical tone, "But Paris, don't you think it's risky? I mean, for your fans who might not have the same safety net?" The tension began to simmer subtly, with Paris's smile tightening just a fraction. Undeterred, Kelly pushed on, bringing up Paris's past relationships and how they've influenced her music career, specifically referencing her new album tracks that seemed to shade exes. Paris shifted in her seat, her responses growing shorter, but the audience didn't notice yet, still clapping along. Then came the turning point. Kelly mentioned a recent tabloid rumor about Paris's feud with another celebrity, tying it back to old Hollywood drama. Paris's eyes narrowed, and she interjected sharply, "Kelly, I'm here to talk about my positive projects, not rehash gossip." Kelly, trying to keep it playful, laughed it off, saying, "Come on, Paris. It's all in good fun, we're just chatting like girlfriends." But Paris wasn't having it. Her voice rose slightly as she accused Kelly of ambushing her with unprepared questions. The host looked taken aback, defending her show's format as spontaneous and real. Whispers rippled through the audience as the exchange heated up, with Paris standing up abruptly, microphone still clipped to her dress, declaring, "This isn't what I signed up for. I'm out." She stormed off the set, leaving Kelly stunned and the cameras rolling in awkward silence. The producer signaled for a commercial break, but the damage was done. The clash had gone viral in real time via audience leaks. Backstage, Paris's team rushed to her side, while Kelly composed herself for the next segment, apologizing vaguely to viewers upon return. Social media exploded with reactions, fans divided between Team Paris and Team Kelly, memes flooding timelines about the heated clash. Analysts speculated on the fallout, wondering if this would affect Paris's brand or Kelly's reputation as America's sweetheart. In interviews later, Paris claimed she felt disrespected, while Kelly insisted it was a misunderstanding blown out of proportion. The incident became a case study in celebrity interviews gone wrong, highlighting the fine line between entertainment and intrusion. As the dust settled, both women moved on, but the video clips continued to circulate, amassing millions of views and sparking debates on talk show etiquette. Rewinding to the moments before the show, Paris Hilton arrived at the studio in a flurry of designer outfits and entourage, her signature chihuahua in a matching carrier. She was all smiles for the paparazzi outside, posing effortlessly in her sparkling ensemble. Inside, the green room buzzed with excitement as makeup artists touched up her flawless look, and she chatted animatedly about her excitement to connect with Kelly, whom she admired for her vocal prowess and down-to-earth vibe. Kelly, meanwhile, prepped in her dressing room, reviewing notes on Paris's career highlights, intending to keep things fun and empowering for women in the industry. The show began smoothly, with Kelly's opening monologue drawing laughs, and the transition to Paris's entrance was met with thunderous applause. They hugged warmly, exchanging compliments to Kelly on Paris's timeless style, Paris on Kelly's inspiring weight loss journey. The initial banter flowed like old friends catching up, covering Paris's evolution from party girl to business mogul, her cookbook, and philanthropy work with animal rights. But cracks appeared when Kelly delved into Paris's documentary, This Is Paris, asking about the alleged abuse at boarding school and how it shaped her resilience. Paris opened up vulnerably at first, sharing how therapy helped her heal, but Kelly's follow-up question about whether fame exacerbated her traumas struck a nerve. "It's not about fame, it's about survival," Paris retorted, her tone defensive. Kelly nodded empathetically but pressed on, suggesting that public figures like Paris have a responsibility to be transparent. The audience sensed the shift, murmurs growing as Paris's body language stiffened. Then, escalating quickly, Kelly brought up Paris's recent comments on social media about body positivity, contrasting it with her own experiences, but Paris interpreted it as a critique. "Are you implying I'm not authentic?" Paris snapped, her voice echoing in the studio. Kelly tried to diffuse. No, I'm just relating." But Paris wasn't buying it, accusing the show of setting her up for controversy to boost ratings. Standing up, she unclipped her mic, tossing it on the couch with a dramatic flair, and marched off stage amid gasps from the crowd. Kelly called after her, "Paris, wait, let's talk this out." But the door slammed shut. The live feed cut to commercials, leaving viewers at home bewildered and refreshing their feeds for updates. Post-incident, Twitter now's lit up with hashtags like #Paris vs Kelly and #Clash on Clarkson, users dissecting every frame of the leaked footage. Some praised Paris for standing her ground against invasive questioning, while others sided with Kelly, calling it professional journalism. Entertainment outlets scrambled for exclusives, with insiders revealing that Paris felt blindsided by the personal digs. Despite pre-show agreements on topics, Kelly issued a statement via her team, expressing regret if she overstepped and wishing Paris well. The event underscored the pressures of live TV, where spontaneity can lead to spectacles. In the following days, ratings for Kelly's show spiked, ironically benefiting from the drama, while Paris channeled the energy into her music, dropping a teaser track that fans speculated was about the ordeal. Discussions on celebrity mental health surged, with experts weighing in on boundaries in interviews. Ultimately, the clash became fodder for late-night comedy sketches, immortalizing the moment in pop culture lore. In the aftermath of Paris Hilton's dramatic exit from the Kelly Clarkson Show, the entertainment world buzzed with speculation and analysis, turning a brief on-air spat into a full-blown media frenzy. Fans replayed the clip obsessively, noting the exact second Paris's expression changed from amiable to annoyed right around the 12-minute mark when Kelly asked about her inheritance and if it overshadowed her achievements. Paris, who has worked hard to build her empire beyond the Hilton name, fired back, "I've earned every bit of my success, Kelly." "It's not just daddy's money," Kelly, attempting to clarify, said, "I didn't mean it that way, I'm just curious about your drive." But the damage was irreversible. Paris felt patronized, leading to her abrupt departure. Back on set, Kelly addressed the elephant in the room post-break. "Well, folks, sometimes conversations get real, and that's okay. We wish Paris the best." Her voice cracked slightly, betraying the shock. Meanwhile, Paris tweeted from her limo, disappointed in today's interview. "Respect goes both ways." #boundaries, garnering thousands of likes in minutes. Celebrity friends chimed in. Kim Kardashian reposted in support, while others like Ellen DeGeneres called for kindness in media. Talk show veterans weighed in on podcasts, debating if Kelly crossed a line or if Paris overreacted. The incident sparked broader conversations about gender dynamics in interviews, with many pointing out how female celebrities often face more scrutiny than their male counterparts. Paris, undeterred, used the momentum to promote her memoir's re-release, framing the clash as a testament to her growth and asserting herself. Kelly's team worked overtime on damage control, scheduling feel-good segments for upcoming episodes to shift focus. Viewership analytics showed a 30% surge in online engagement, proving that controversy sells. Behind the scenes, sources revealed that producers had encouraged Kelly to keep it spicy, but no one anticipated the walkout. Apology flowers were reportedly sent, though neither confirmed reconciliation. As weeks passed, the story evolved, with fan edits sinking the argument to dramatic music going viral on TikTok. Paris appeared on other shows, like The View, where she discussed the event calmly, emphasizing the importance of mutual respect. Kelly, in a subtle nod, dedicated a song performance to strong women who speak their truth. The Clash even inspired think pieces in magazines like Vanity Fair, exploring the intersection of reality TV roots and modern celebrity culture. Ultimately, both emerged stronger, Paris with renewed fan loyalty, Kelly with lessons on sensitivity. The event joined the ranks of infamous TV moments, like Kanye's interruption or Oprah's couch jump, reminding everyone that live television is unpredictable. Reflections from industry insiders suggested better pre-interview communications could prevent such flare-ups. In a twist, merchandise popped up online, from I'm Out t-shirts to Clash-themed mugs, capitalizing on the drama. As the hype died down, Paris and Kelly crossed paths at an award show, exchanging polite nods but no words, leaving fans to wonder if fences were mended privately. The legacy, a cautionary tale for hosts and guests alike, proving that even stars can have unscripted meltdowns. Delving deeper into the personalities involved, Paris Hilton has long been a fixture in the spotlight, evolving from tabloid darling to multifaceted mogul with billions in brand value. Her appearance on Kelly's show was meant to highlight this transformation, but instead, it exposed raw nerves. Kelly Clarkson, the American Idol alum-turned-talk show queen, prides herself on authenticity, often sharing her own vulnerabilities to connect with guests. Yet, this approach clashed with Paris's guarded demeanor, especially on sensitive topics like family dynamics and public perception. The argument escalated when Kelly referenced Paris's 2003 sex tape scandal, asking how she reclaimed her narrative. Paris, who has spoken extensively about feeling violated, shot back, "That's ancient history, and it's disrespectful to bring it up without context." Kelly apologized on air, but Paris was already fuming, feeling the question was sensationalist. As she left, the audience's stunned silence gave way to awkward applause for Kelly's recovery. Social platforms dissected body language via Paris's crossed arms, Kelly's wide eyes fueling amateur psychology threads. Supporters of Paris argued that celebrities deserve boundaries, while Kelly's fans defended her as relatable and unfiltered. The incident prompted a wave of solidarity from other stars who've walked off sets, like Dakota Johnson's infamous Ellen moment. Paris capitalized by releasing behind-the-scenes vlogs from her day, showing her pre-show excitement turning to frustration. Kelly, in her next episode, invited a therapist to discuss healthy conflict resolution, subtly addressing the fallout. Media outlets like TMZ hounded both for comments, with paparazzi camping outside their homes. Interestingly, view counts for old episodes of both women's shows surged, introducing new audiences to their work. Critics praised Paris for empowering women to say no, while some accused her of diva behavior. Kelly's ratings held steady, bolstered by the buzz. In retrospect, The Clash highlighted evolving expectations in entertainment journalism, where empathy must balance intrigue. Paris's team leaked that she received an apology call, though details remained private. Fan art depicted the duo in superhero capes battling words, adding humor to the saga. As months rolled by, the event faded into anecdote status, referenced in award speeches and roasts. Both continued thriving, Paris launching a new podcast, Kelly winning Emmys, The True Winner, The Internet, which turned a 5-minute spat into endless content. Lessons learned included the power of editing and post-production to soften edges, though live shows thrive on rawness. Ultimately, the heated exchange humanized two icons, showing that even under bright lights, emotions run high. Reflections from viewers emphasized the need for compassion in celebrity interactions. In a full-circle moment, Paris hinted at a possible return to Kelly's show for a redemption episode, sparking anticipation. Whether it happens remains unseen, but The Clash cemented their places in TV history as a memorable, if contentious, encounter. Exploring the cultural ripple effects, the Paris Hilton-Kelly Clarkson clash ignited debates across forums, from Reddit threads to academic panels on media studies. It questioned the ethics of ambushing guests with hot-button issues, with ethicists arguing for informed consent in interviews. Paris, leveraging her platform, advocated for mental health awareness, linking the incident to her PTSD from past traumas. Kelly, reflective in her blog, admitted to learning from the experience, vowing to refine her questioning style. The viral nature amplified diverse voices. Women of color noted how such clashes differ from marginalized celebrities, often facing harsher backlash. Merchant memes proliferated, with abruptly leaves becoming a catchphrase for exiting awkward situations. Entertainment lawyers discussed contract clauses for topic vetoes, potentially changing future guest agreements. Paris's sales for her products spiked, fans showing support through purchases. Kelly's concert tours sold out faster, the controversy boosting her visibility. Podcasters recreated the scene with voice actors, adding comedic twists. In a broader sense, it reflected societal shifts toward accountability in media, where audiences demand respect over ratings. Both women received awards nominations that year, ironically for authenticity. Fan fiction imagined alternate endings, from reconciliations to escalations. The incident even inspired a Saturday Night Live sketch, with impersonators nailing the drama. As time healed wounds, joint charity events were rumored, though unconfirmed. The clash served as a teachable moment for aspiring hosts, emphasizing empathy. Viewer polls showed split opinions, but overall, it humanized celebrities as fallible. Paris's documentary viewings increased, educating on her backstory. Kelly's music streams rose, tying back to her emotional depth. Ultimately, the event transcended the moment, becoming a symbol of standing up in discomfort. Reflections from insiders revealed production pressures for must-see TV, often at guests' expense. In pop culture essays, it paralleled historic feuds like Bette Davis and Joan Crawford. Both stars moved forward gracefully, Paris with new ventures in tech, Kelly with album releases. The legacy endures in compilations of top TV walkouts, ensuring its place in lore. Discussions on feminism highlighted how women are pitted against each other, urging unity. As the anniversary approached, retrospectives aired, with both declining comment but smiling knowingly. The heated clash, while abrupt, fostered growth and dialogue, proving that from conflict comes clarity. Wrapping up the narrative arc, the Paris Hilton and Kelly Clarkson incident stands as a pivotal moment in daytime TV, blending drama with real-life lessons on communication. Months later, Paris reflected in an interview, "It was intense, but it taught me to trust my instincts more." Kelly echoed similar sentiments on her show, dedicating an episode to misunderstandings and makeups. Their paths crossed at a gala, where photos captured a friendly chat, quelling feud rumors. The clash boosted both careers indirectly. Paris's follower count grew by millions. Kelly's show renewed for seasons. Analysts credited the authenticity for resonating with audiences tired of scripted politeness. Fan communities organized watch parties of the episode, debating nuances. In academia, it became case material for communication courses. Paris launched a line of Empower apparel, subtly nodding to the event. Kelly covered Paris's songs and concerts, a gesture of respect. The Internet Archive preserved the clip, viewed billions of times cumulatively. Broader impacts included revised guidelines for talk shows, emphasizing guest comfort. Both women championed causes post-incident, Paris for abuse survivors, Kelly for body positivity. Memorable quotes like "I'm out" entered lexicon, used in everyday banter. As years progress, the story mellows into legend, told at parties and panels. Ultimately, it underscores that celebrities are human, prone to clashes but capable of resolution. The heated exchange, though brief, left an indelible mark on entertainment history, reminding all of the power of words and the grace in apologies.